Look at these two women on the screen. They are exactly the same age. Crazy, right? By the end of this video, you'll know exactly the one completely free, scientifically proven biological hack that can literally make you look up to 7 years younger. No expensive creams, no surgeries, just biology. But how exactly does a late-night bedroom session physically rewrite your cellular DNA to stop aging in its tracks? And what was the massive secret hidden inside a controversial 10-year medical study that the skincare industry low-key hopes you never find out about? It sounds wild, I know, but the science behind this is absolutely undeniable. We are talking about literal anti-aging magic happening at a microscopic level inside your body right now. Stick around because the exact number of times you need to do this per week to actually see the results is going to flip everything you think you know. No tap. So we are constantly bombarded with ads for serums, red light therapy masks, cold plunges, you name it. The global anti-aging market is worth billions, and they all want to sell you the idea that youth comes in a tiny, overpriced glass bottle. But what if the ultimate fountain of youth isn't something you buy, but something you do? And more specifically, something you do in the dark, usually with someone else. I'm talking about sex. Yeah, we are going there today. Because a few years ago, a clinical neuropsychologist named Dr. David Weeks did something unprecedented. He worked at the Royal Edinburgh Hospital, and he was obsessed with one question. Why do some people look vastly younger than their biological age, while others look way older? He didn't just guess. He spent 10 entire years studying over 3,500 people. He took photos, he analyzed their lifestyles, their diets, their exercise routines, everything. He was looking for the ultimate common denominator among the superagers, the people who looked effortlessly radiant without any medical intervention. And what he found absolutely shocked the medical community. It wasn't just genetics, it wasn't veganism, it wasn't running marathons. The single most prominent lifestyle factor among women who looked 5 to 7 years younger than their actual age was having an active, healthy, and consistent sex life. But hold up, before you just turn off this video and text your partner, we need to talk about the why. Because it's not just about sweating or burning a few calories. That would be too simple. How does an orgasm actually reach deep into your cells and change your skin, your hair, and your actual biological clock? What is the chemical cocktail your brain is releasing that no laboratory in the world has been able to artificially replicate? To understand this, we have to shrink down and look at your DNA, specifically a tiny little thing called a telomere. Imagine your DNA is a shoelace. You know those little plastic caps at the end of a shoelace that stop it from fraying? Those are telomeres. Every single time your cells divide, which happens constantly as you age, those telomeres get a tiny bit shorter. And when they get too short, the cell basically dies or stops functioning. That is literally what aging is. Skin sagging, wrinkles, gray hair, it's all just shortening telomeres. Now, a Nobel Prize-winning scientist named Elizabeth Blackburn discovered something mind-blowing. There is an enzyme in our bodies called telomerase, and its entire job is to rebuild and protect those little plastic caps on our DNA. If you have high levels of telomerase, your cells stay young. If you don't, you age faster. And guess what naturally triggers a massive spike in telomerase and protects your telomeres from shrinking? You guessed it, intimacy. The cocktail of oxytocin, endorphins, and intense stress relief that comes from a healthy sex life acts like a shield for your DNA. It is literal biological time travel. But the telomere effect is just the beginning. The real visual changes you see in the mirror? That comes from something else entirely. Let's talk about the glow. You know that post-sex glow everyone talks about? It's not just sweat. It is a highly complex physiological response. During intimacy, your heart rate increases and blood flow is dramatically pushed to the surface of your skin. This massive surge of oxygenated blood delivers essential nutrients directly to your skin cells, while simultaneously flushing out toxins and cellular waste. It's like a deep tissue detox from the inside out. But the real MVP here is estrogen. For women, sexual activity triggers a significant release of estrogen, and estrogen is like the holy grail of skin health. It naturally increases collagen production. Collagen is the structural protein that keeps your skin firm, plump, and free of wrinkles. As we age, collagen production plummets, which is why everyone is obsessed with taking collagen powders and bone broths. But your body can just make more of it for free, simply by boosting your natural estrogen levels through regular intimacy. More estrogen also means better moisture retention. It literally keeps your skin from drying out and thinning. It's giving your skin a massive drink of water from the inside. And then we have to talk about the enemy of youth, cortisol. Cortisol is the stress hormone. When you are stressed about work, money, or life, your cortisol levels skyrocket. And high cortisol is a disaster for your appearance. It breaks down collagen, it causes acne, it makes you hold on to belly fat, it literally accelerates the aging process. But here is the magic trick. Climaxing releases a flood of endorphins, serotonin, and oxytocin, the cuddle hormone. This specific neurochemical blend physically forces your cortisol levels to plummet. It hits the brakes on the stress that is destroying your skin. It also acts as a natural sedative, which leads to deeper, more restorative sleep. And as we all know, if you aren't getting deep REM sleep, your cells can't repair themselves. Good sex leads to great sleep, which leads to flawless skin. It is the ultimate upward spiral. So, we know it rebuilds DNA, we know it boosts collagen through estrogen, we know it kills stress hormones. But here is the question you've been waiting for. The question Dr. David Weeks answered after 10 years of grueling research. What is the exact dosage? If this is a natural medicine, how much of it do you actually need to take to look 7 years younger? Can you just do it once a month? Do you have to do it every single day? The answer is incredibly specific. The women in the study who exhibited the most dramatic anti-aging effects, the ones who looked fundamentally younger than their peers, were having high-quality intimacy exactly 3 times a week. 3 times a week. That was the magic number. Less than that, and the hormonal benefits started to fade. More than that didn't necessarily compound the anti-aging effects much further. 3 times a week was the optimal biological rhythm to keep the estrogen flowing, the cortisol down, and the telomeres protected. But there is one massive catch that Dr. Weeks highlighted, and it changes everything. The intimacy has to be good. It has to be with a consistent, loving partner where you feel safe and emotionally connected. Casual, highly stressful, or unfulfilling encounters did not produce the same anti-aging benefits. In fact, if the encounter caused anxiety, it actually spiked cortisol and did the exact opposite. The biological hack only works when the brain feels completely secure and euphoric. The connection is just as important as the physical act. So the next time you see an ad for a $300 anti-aging night cream, just remember that the most powerful anti-aging mechanism on the planet is already built into your biology. It's free, it feels amazing, and it is scientifically bulletproof. If this completely blew your mind, hit that subscribe button right now. We dive deep into the real science behind how your body actually works every single week, and I'd love to have you along for the ride. Share this video with your partner, or maybe just leave it playing on the TV casually. You know what to do. Catch you in the next one.